Hey Clashers, and welcome back to another video. And today we have the first announcement for the next update. But before we're taking a look into that, Supercell as well already announced that, well, over the next several days there is going to be the sneak peeks. And they're super excited to share whatever is in there. And if you guys would like to see out of the sneak peeks, if you guys would like to see how you can 100% use those sneak peeks to improve your gameplay, make sure to follow this YouTube channel because I'm going to show all of that for you guys. But, well, in addition to that, there was an announcement that tomorrow there is going to be a huge announcement from Supercell as well. Like a huge, let's see what exactly it's going to be. But once again, follow this channel. But now let's get into the changes for today, because the donation system is going to be changed. You guys all might already played on, like, we all started there, right? So we played on Town Hall 7, 8, 9, other Town Hall levels, and it's always the same story. Trying to get as max troops as possible in your offensive clan castle. The same thing on defense, right? Like, going to attack this, poor Town Hall 7, then there's like super minis in the clan castle. Like, what is going on? And exactly, that is a huge problem, especially with, like, I don't know, like more and more Town Hall levels over the time. Like, just imagine Town Hall 20 and you have like level 900 loons in your clan castle. That's not how things should work. And we can see this exactly right here. Like, I just want to go on my Town 9 just to showcase how strong those maxed things are. Like max spells, for example. Like, take a look at how much HP this one lightning took down off this air defense. The same thing, obviously, then with the loons and everything. They can take down so much damage, and that's just the clan castle. And I feel like, and Supercell felt like that, the problem is kinda that, well, those lower town levels are relying way too heavily, and the balance is completely messed up. So that is something which is going to change in the next update for all of the town levels. That depending on your own level, you can receive not always those all max troops. And that is kind of important in my opinion. So I think this should make the game experience a bit more healthier in the beginning of the game, which I feel like is a really cool change which they have come up with. But before we're jumping into some more things, first off, let's take a look at how exactly this is going to turn out. Like, what exact clan castle levels can receive what type of troops, whatever. So you can see right now on your screen, on the left side, the clan castle level, and then whatever the donated troop might be, and their level basically. So that is going to be super cool to see how the balance on those lower town levels is going to develop, going to change with not having the possibility anymore to get those completely maxed out troops. But let's, like, what is going to happen if like a town of 13 is going to donate to a town of 7, especially if they're in a level 10 clan? Well, then you're just like having downranked troops basically. So you won't get over this cap. This cap is always going to be existent, and there is no way around that. That is how this works. You always have this cap, and you can't work around that. That's working in like normal, like farming sessions. This is going to work in the clan wars, things like that. It's always going to be the same to make things a bit more balanced on the lower town hall levels, especially like I said. If there's at some point town 20 and you have level 900 loons, you do not want to have those in your poor defending clan castle of a Town Hall 7. That's not really fun to attack against, because then it's just basically a battle of the two clan castles against each other, and everything else, like the whole army of this Town Hall 7, then is not really relevant, and that's not how things should be. So a first huge change, as I said already in the beginning, there's going to be the sneak peek starting over the next several days. I'm super excited, as I already said as well. If you want to see all of that, make sure to follow this channel. And tomorrow there's going to be a huge announcement, which I'm super hyped for already, and I can't wait for that. But now let's get into some Clan War League action, because even though we have a whole week of sneak peeks, I guess that's what Supercell said. So several sneak peeks, or like sneak peeks over the several next days, but we still have in the background the Clan War League. So let's take a look at the first base, because I feel like this base is everywhere. Like this base setup, and it's so bad. It is so bad. So don't maybe use it against us, because that would be kind of nice. But either way, we see those, I don't even know how to call those, like box bases or like square bases. I have no clue, because either way, the setup is pretty same every single time. Sometimes the town hall is located differently, but still it's always just going to start in front of the eagle, blimp that eagle with the rage, and then just let your queen decide whichever way she's going to go. Wall break her in there, make sure that she's going for that air defense, and then just keep wall breaking her further and further. And this base, like I said, this setup of the base is just everywhere. And we have this in our first team, we have this in our second team in the Clan War League. And if you're facing this base, you're free to copy this attack and you will get a lot of 3 stars, trust me. So the second wall break, you have to wait with the connection wall break until the building from the 9 o'clock compartment is gone. That is really, really important. Otherwise, sometimes your wall breakers are just trolling you. So just wait until it's gone. Don't risk it. There's no reason to rush it. And then just queen charge in there. Sometimes the town is located differently. Sometimes it's where the clan castle is. Sometimes it's completely on the outside where the gold storage is. But it doesn't matter. Like you can always use this attempt. Always go for this. You kind of sometimes have to like adapt with the jump. So for example, the jump spell with the town on the outside should have been on the cannon, for example. So depending on where the clan castle, where the town hall is, you have to place the jump spell accordingly. But either way, you can take a look at this, like at this attack right now. We have the smash getting into the town hall. Town hall is just getting melted right there. And the witches are still on the outside, smashing their way through. And this attack is already looking really good. But now considering that I still have my royal champion left, like, come on, like this base has no chance. I could have tripled the next base as well with the same army composition, because this is such an overkill. We have P.E.K.K.A, we have super wizards, we have witches, we have everything alive. Every single hero of the royal champion is not even placed just yet. I'm just going to decide that I'm going to place her at the top left just to speed things up a little bit better. And either way, this is going to be a 3-star all the way. So if you face this base in Clan War, in Legend, it's kind of popular actually. Just go with this attack, go with the smash variation, and you always get those nice 3 stars. Like I said, we have this against us in Champion 1. That's where this attack was. We have this against us in like Master 1. So wherever you are, this base type is always around there. And well, that's some easy triples. But now let's take a look at the next attack. And this is actually the drag bet, which I feel like a lot of people are looking forward to see an attack like this. And I'm putting this into this video because the plan was just OP. That plan was OP. It was incredible. So let's take a look. So the idea was to wall break his king and his queen into the eagle compartment. He wants to take down the eagle and he wants to take down the sweeper. Those are the 2 key things to take down at this point. Maybe even the enemy royal champion, if his queen is getting further enough or like far enough. But either way, the queen has having different plans, and that's obviously not the best, but still, like, the king got everything. The king is even getting the enemy royal champion. So everything kind of like what he wanted to get, except the sweeper, is going down. On the right side already, taking down one of the wizard towers with one of his, like, with his royal champion. And, well, like, this is already looking pretty good. But now the problem is the sweeper is still alive. Now, one thing which is so cool about this attack is that there is going to be one dragon which is going to be like, okay guys, I got you covered. I'm going to tank the air sweeper. You guys are just keep pushing through. Like, just take a look at this dragon. Take a look at this dragon. He's like, okay guys, I got you. I'm just going to tank the sweeper for days. Meanwhile, those dragons are just crushing the base and the enemy queen. Now we have the rage. We have the warden ability any second to cover the blimp, getting towards the town hall. And we already see, like, this is already 60% of the base gone, but it feels like way more because there's only cannons left on the right side. Town hall freeze. Yeah, it's so many freezes in this army composition, and I feel like at this point, maybe even lightnings would have been better, like taking down the core scatter or either way, because now he has a multi-inferno tower, a scatter shot, a wizard tower left, which is not the greatest thing to, like, bad spell on, but either way, it's just like so much power left. He has so many dragons left at the bottom side. It shouldn't matter, but there's the tornado trap, and that tornado trap is kind of annoying because it's rotating all of the bats into their death. But it should be alright. It should be still alright. The Inferno Tower is going down, and that's kind of the finish line for this with the minions as cleanup. Would have placed those obviously way earlier, but still, either way, this was a super nice attack, and that attack was pretty important because our first match in Champion 1 was not the greatest. After 5 attacks, we only had 10 stars, which is not the most in the current meta, to be honest. So we had like 1 3-star, but 1 1-star as well. and things were not going that way, our way. But in the end, we were able to edge it out on 36 to 34 stars in our first match. Looking forward to the entire week because, as I said, this is like going on in the background. Meanwhile, we have hopefully some amazing sneak peeks starting soon, and I'm really looking forward to that. And like those like Rust Clan War League team, I don't know, they are crazy. They're always doing their attacks like in the first 30 minutes or like first hour or something. They're so insane. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys are as excited as I am for the huge announcement tomorrow, and obviously for all of the sneak peeks starting hopefully really soon. So make sure to follow this channel. I will see you guys back tomorrow for the next video. Until then, see ya guys, and bye bye.